Hi, Joel.
Hi.
It's been a minute since we've had a chance to talk to you, so can you update us on your health from your point of view, how you feel with everything going on?
I feel great. The past couple weeks, the past couple months since the surgery, I've been working pretty hard on my rehab, especially on my body, because watching myself play last year, I used my body a lot, so there's a lot of stuff I had to correct. So the main focus this summer was on my body, and then I think we've been doing a great job of it. I feel good about myself, and can't wait to be back on the court. And as far as everything else, I feel amazing.
Joel, have you had any swelling of your knee or any small procedures since the meniscal surgery back in March?
No, it's just been we've just been following the plan, and everything has been going good. In fact, the scans I think we've done 2 or 3 scans since the surgery, and everything looks perfect. So we just got to keep managing it, making sure. I think I had a swelling I had a swelling at the beginning, but it was obviously normal and stuff. So you just got to keep managing that, and I think it's just about following the plan. And they have a plan in place, and just got to keep following it.
So basically, in your opinion, you could go out. I know they're being cautious, but in your opinion, you could go out there and play 5-on-5.
I think so. I mean, if it was Game 7 or the finals, definitely. But there's a plan in place, and I gotta check a couple boxes before the season or before my first game of the season. So that's what I intend to do.
Joel, you've spoken a lot about this team in terms of what it can be. And I'm just wondering how much of your thinking when you think about the team is based on where you guys are going and how much of it is where you guys are right now.
I think we're just extremely young right now. We added a couple vets on the team. I feel like I'm a vet too. So we're just so young. We gotta learn how to play with each other. We gotta find a way to play with each other, and we gotta find the right system. So that's just basically when I watch other young teams like Minnesota last year, they were so young and they were expected to be really good. All summer, all the guys have been in the gym working to make sure that we have a good year, and we have a lot of potential. And I think the key is just to stay healthy.
Joel, what do you think the timetable is for you to be totally unleashed to, play as much as you want? And when that does happen, how dangerous do you think you can be?
I think the timetable, we've been focusing on the first game of the season. There's a lot, we got training camp coming up starting tomorrow. We got a couple preseason game. Might play in those, but if I'm not 100%, they're not gonna put me out there. And it's not just about rehabbing. It's also about being in the best shape possible, which I'm not yet at that level. But hopefully, I think the timetable is just first game of the season, and when I get out there, I think I've gotten so much better this off season too. I worked on my game all around, and I see what everybody say on Twitter. It doesn't bother me. I love it. I love critics, and it just makes me better. And I love seeing people saying that I can't do this, and I'm gonna go out there and work on it, and come back the next game or whenever I can to show them that I can do this. So I'm just excited, and think we're gonna see a lot of good things this year.
Joel, barring any setbacks, how many games do you realistically expect to play this season?
It's hard to tell. Depends. Cause it depends on my body and depends how the team handle it. If if I could play 82 games, I would. But I'll be honest, I don't think I'll play 82 games. That's not happening. But hopefully, I do that. So you just hopefully the minute restrictions go away too. So like I said, I'm just focused on like my path to being back on the court, and we're gonna see everything after that.
Joel, one of the reports on Twitter says that you're not ready for 5-on-5, and that has to do with a contract situation. Is there any truth to that?
Nope. I don't know. Where's he at? Howard, whatever his name is. Man, I feel like some guys just put reports out there to create a controversy. And I love basketball, and when I'm on the basketball court, it's kind of hard to like get me off of it. So, like someone telling me that I'm holding out because contract negotiation. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't have no leverage. I'm going into my fourth season, and I'm going to be a restricted free agent. So there's no leverage. They can do whatever they want, and there's been discussions about it. Hopefully something that gets worked out. I'm worried about getting back on the court, and that's all I care about. If it happens, it's gonna happen. If it doesn't, well, just gotta keep focus on the fourth season, and after this year, be a free agent, and we're gonna see what comes with it.
Joel, you were at the Eagles game yesterday, and there was a video of you over here. You were at the Eagles game yesterday, and you were jumping around after the Jake Elliott field goal. How important is it to, I guess, support like the other Pro Cities teams and just trying to get involved with the city and kind of just get the fans involved and get them excited?
I love the city of Philadelphia. They got the best fans. I went to the game yesterday, and it was probably the most love I've ever gotten in the city yet, because I went to the game. Went to the VIP session, but I had to like go through basically the whole stadium back to the Wells Fargo to go see somebody, and the love I got just walking around and people screaming my name, trust the process all over the place. It was amazing. It just shows you that the city, they love basketball so much, they love the Sixers, and I gotta show them. Gotta be a winner too, because at some point they're gonna expect us to win, and I intend to do. And by doing that, I gotta stay healthy.
Joel, you said you worked to correct some things this summer with your body. Was there anything specifically that you worked on, like landing in traffic, or any specific skills or traits you think you worked on?
We've been working a lot on landing. I think landing is just about, me jumping on the stands and to save a ball and stuff like that. There's some stuff I got to correct, but we've been working a lot on landing, especially, I fell a lot last year. I think it was also because I was like flopping too. So I gotta stop flopping this season. But we've been working a lot of strength in the gym, and I feel good about the season.
All right, Joel, you talked about how you love the critics, and Ben Simmons was up here before talking about kind of being snubbed in that rookie poll, and he said he's going to make people remember. You guys seemingly, since you guys both got here, have always talked about the critics or wanting to prove everybody wrong. Is that because of the kind of the national response to what's gone on here, or is that inherent in you guys as competitors?
It's just about being competitive. I love to win. I do anything to win. I put my body on the line to win. So I'm a big man, and I never viewed myself as a big man. So when I see like guards like do certain things, I want to do that too, because I'm a human being, and doesn't matter that I'm 7 feet. I want to do that too. When people say, I feel like people haven't really seen what I can do, and it's also because I've only played 31 games, and I think as long as I stay healthy, I got a lot to improve on, and a lot of potential. So it's just about like, I love it. I love when people criticize me. I love when you guys say whatever you have to say because that makes me go to the gym and like work on it and like improve myself.
Is that I'm sorry, is this something from your upbringing or just coming up playing sports that you like that criticism?
I think it's just about me. You know, I started playing basketball so late in 2011, and I've always had a chip on my shoulder because when I came to the state, not gonna lie, being African, I had to work like twice as hard as the other players and stuff to be in because I played JV my junior year in high school when I got here. So being on the JV team, it like pushed me to like want to be better. And so I've always had that chip on the shoulder. And then in my mind, it's always been like, well, I came to the state, being African, I don't want to go back over there without having doing anything. So I want to become somebody. So that's why I think that's why I got the competitive nature from. And sometimes it like can lead me to bad routes and stuff. But I think for the most part, the coaches, the fans, they love it, and then I think you need that. I mean, if you want to be the greatest or one of the greatest, you need that. Like all those guys, they have that in them. Like they want to win. They're competitive.
Joel, yep. Joel, you've become over here. You've become a symbol for the fans in a lot of ways. You experienced that yesterday at the Eagles game, just the latest time, because of sort of your willingness to embrace and think about the future. I'm wondering these days, how much do you let yourself think about the future, and what does it look like when you do?
I think it looks really good as long as we stay healthy. We've been working a lot. We have the past couple of years have been tough, and you know, as long as we stay healthy, that future looks bright. We got a lot of pieces. Got to find a way to play together. I haven't been able to play 5-on-5, but you know, I've been working a lot on my game, playing 1-on-1 and by myself. So feel good about it, and you know, like gotta stay healthy, and future's bright.
You traveled to South Africa this summer. How was that experience for you?
It was amazing. Went to South Africa and then also went back home to Cameroon. My main goal since I got to the league, I wanted to go back to South Africa, basketball without borders, because that's basically where it all started for me. Went to that camp and then I got a scholarship to come to the States. So me going back over there was just a message basically for those African kids that are trying to make it. That I mean, knowing that I started playing basketball so late, it just shows you that as long as you work hard, it's gonna pay off. And that's why I wanted to spend time with them, just to give them motivation that anything is possible. I know we don't have a lot of African players in the league, but you guys are next, and I intend to like keep improving myself and make sure that I reach a certain level where I can draw people in and make people believe in themselves.